So here's a question for you. Is this Arsenal team better than the Arsenal team when they were the Invincibles? That's a good question. I think they are. I can't remember what year it was now, the Invincibles. It was when I was at school, 2000 and something or other. Anyway, we obviously are not invincible this season. We have lost a couple of times. We've drawn a couple of times. Since the last time you saw us out, obviously you saw us get into the next round of the Champions League, and that was all it is. Just a little short episode. We won 2-0. We've played 2 games since. We beat Bournemouth 3-1. McQuell getting on the score sheet twice, and so can be scoring. And then we played Burnley, and it was a boring 0-0 draw, and it was one of them games where we just dominated, and we just couldn't score. Just simple as, to be honest with you. So that was it. So today we've got Bristol City in the FA Cup semi-final. Then we've got Liverpool in the Premier League, which would be nice to see Liverpool. We probably should have been playing Derby, considering they're in third. But Liverpool, always a good side to try and beat. They were obviously challenging us last season for the title. I think this season we're dominating. We really are dominating. If we have a look at the league, we are 11 points clear at the top, and we've got a game in hand. That's nice to see. So if we win against Liverpool, I don't even know when our game in hand is, but yeah, we've got a game in hand and we're 11 points clear. I don't want to jinx it too much, but I feel like the Premier League is ours this season. There isn't much football left to play if we go back to schedules and have a look. There isn't many games to play. If we manage to throw it away, it's going to be a bit of a tough one, but it shouldn't do. Also, by the way, we've drawn Manchester United in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. You didn't see that? In all fairness, I didn't see that. I didn't even notice that happen. But yeah, Manchester United in the Champions League, it's all right. We can beat Manchester United. We've already beaten them in a final already this season, and then did we beat them early on? We did. So yeah, we can beat Manchester United. I'm not scared of them at all, honestly. But enough talking, Luke. We're going to get into this game. Only a couple of minutes into the video. I thought we were longer. Anyway, tactics-wise, this is the team we're going, and it's going to be a full-strength team because we have got an international break coming up as well. So I thought, screw it, I want to win the FA Cup because we haven't done it yet. We've got Uraban that's going to be in goal. Nick Back is going to be starting. Benjamin's been starting quite a bit recently because he just wants to play more football, but I'm going to give a start to Nick Back. Arab and Service are going to be the back two, where the centre-backs with Van der Bosch to the left-hand side. So can be in Binch the midfield too. Matardis, Penne and Dave on the left-hand side with Waring up top. I'm just thinking, have we got anyone? Lonsdale's not quite fit. We ain't really got anyone to play in the attacking midfield role at the minute. Chiesa and Martial have both put themselves on the transfer list. Chiesa, though, he's been out injured. He's just come back. He's played 5 games for us this season. He didn't do well for us the season before. He played 15 games, 1 goal. Season before that, he did really well. 31 games and 18 goals. So, yeah. So, the older boys are slowly coming out. Paul King's on a yellow card, so I'm going to give Matardis a game. Matardis has had more football than I thought. 14 games for us this season. 20 games altogether. We have spent a lot of money on him. Paul King, how many games has he done? 20. So, yeah, he's had more, actually. Had the better season as well. But it's nice to see we've got some rotation in there. And also, why do I always pick the games when it's the international break? Because it takes forever to get to the next game. We should be winning this. Go out there. I think Bristol City are in the Championship as well. So we're having quite an easy run in this FA Cup so far. I just do not want us... I think extra time it took us in the last game, didn't it? In the last FA Cup match to get through to the next round. Hopefully, though, we won't need that. Penne goes close with a free kick, but it's the normal highlight we see from free kicks nowadays is we take the free kick, it just goes straight to the keeper's hands. Right, so can be to Penne. We're building it quite nicely here. On the attack again, what a wonder strike from Dave. 14th goal of the season. He is such a good player. I'm really glad that we bought him from Leicester, and he's just taken over kind of Martial's job for him, and he just hits this. No problem. Thank you very much. One of his better goals he'll ever score, I reckon. And we're straight into another highlight as well. I don't like these sort of games where it's highlight after highlight because it just makes the episode a lot longer. Luckily, though, we miss out. Right, here's a throw-in. Do we win the throw-in? Hey, we've won the throw-in in their area when it was their throw-in. So can be, though. Plays it all the way back to Nick Back. Nick Back to Binch. So can be. Penne loses out. but Service is there just to head it back to Van der Bush. We're kind of penned in the middle a little bit. We're a little bit narrow, but it's fine. Nick Back crosses it in. Can't find anyone's head. It was a bit scrappy, but Ashley Warings gets the goal. It's 28th goal of the season for us. It's good to see, it really is. Penne just passes it around. I think it was Penne that eventually got the assist as well. It was just ping-ponging around anyway. Penne just wins the header, and then Nick Back just heads it in as well. Looks like it came off his chest, but it would do. 2-0 up. I can probably breathe a sigh of relief. Do you reckon this game is over yet? Probably not. Not at 2-0. If we get a third round about now, I feel like it's going to be game over. And this poor Bristol City team, I've pretty much put a full-strength team out for this game. And it's the FA Cup. I want to win the FA Cup. I know how many times I've said that. We've won the Champions League. We've won the Premier League. The Carabao Cup twice. If anything, this season I really wanted to win the FA Cup. Just to cross it off to say I've done it. So when I leave England, I can go to somewhere else and say I've won everything in England. And we've just scored again. And it's 3-0. I feel like we're into the semi-final of the FA Cup because we're absolutely dominating, and I will make some changes probably at half-time just to try and keep the team fresh. Penne probably be the man coming off. Right, we've got a throw-in. It comes in 3-0. I like that, the fact it's 3-0. Penne having a good game, actually. He really is. So can be. It's a bench. It's going to be another goal, this. I just have a feeling it's going to be another goal. 4-0 at half-time. Second half is just going to be boring. No goals, I reckon. But Bristol are on the attack. Are they going to get a consolation goal? I say consolation goal. There's still another half to play of football yet. It's a good save from Irabarren, though. Then again, he comes out. He's going to be such a good keeper, this Irabarren. He really is. Right, Penne with a free kick. Goes close. Again, it's just the same free kick, and no one's been able to run in and just tap it in. It happens in every game. You'd think someone would be like, tell you what, it's going to hit the keeper and come back out. So we'll just run at the keeper and get the second ball, but it doesn't happen. I'm going to bring on McQuell, play him as an advanced playmaker, just to take off Penne. He's had a good first half. No particular reason. He was just looking a bit more tired than the rest. So we'll give him a rest. Van der Bush is looking tired, so I'll probably bring on Benjamin for him, because Lovrak probably should start, but Van der Bush wanted game time, so I'm giving it. Oh, Chowdhury's come on for Bristol City. Leicester City youth player. In real life, that is his class. And McQuell goes close with a throw-in. Right, here we go. Bristol City are building from a free kick. And let's have a long-range shot. That's fine. You can have them shots all day long. I'm going to make some more subs, though. I am going to take you off. And then, what else do I want to do? Probably Lascano on the left-hand side. We'll give him a game. Probably should have started Lascano. Oh, well, it's fine. It should be right. Get him a run out. Hopefully he can put in a couple of cross, gets an assist. There we go. Ashley Waring gets his hat-trick. That's what we like to see. Sajenko, who are you? I'm kind of glad we did sell him. I know I keep mentioning it in every episode, and I'm glad we did sell him for all the money we did to Manchester City, because it's just Waring has just stepped up, and it was a big, bold move from myself, and it's paid off. Are we going to grab another goal? I feel like it's just a bit harsh now if we score another one. We shouldn't do. Waring's almost got his 4th goal of the game. Right, it's another throw into Bristol. And they're just standing there from the back, not knowing how to play it out, to be honest. We've just pinned him in. Service just picks the ball up, plays it back to Arab. And poor Bristol, they just can't keep the ball. We played a stupid, hopeless long ball there. Are they going to try and get a goal? I hope they don't, because I want Irabarren to get like the clean sheet and get the golden glove of the FA Cup. That would be good, because I don't think we've conceded... Well, we may have conceded 1 goal in the FA Cup so far. I think. I'll have a look, and I feel like it's Irabarren that's played in every single FA Cup game. Did he play in the final for the Carabao Cup? He did, didn't he? Yeah. I think he did. So he's done well. Lars hasn't got the winner's medal for the Carabao Cup this season. Right, decent win. That would do. Very good win. Now we've got Liverpool to play, and we've got probably about 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks to wait. So I'll be back in a second. In fact, the draw for the semi-final will be in a minute. So we'll go to the draw for the semi-final. And then we'll wait 13 odd days until the Liverpool game. So here is the draw for the semi-final of the FA Cup. We've got Burnley left in it, Manchester United and Tottenham. We're going to get probably Tottenham. No, we're not. We're going to get Burnley. We'll take that. I think we've just drawn against Burnley as well, haven't we? I think it's the FA Cup. Oh, that's at Wembley, isn't it? The semi-finals at Wembley. It's only one leg as well. Oh, really, hopefully we... Oh, I'd love to win that. Right, anyway. We need to get to this Liverpool game. So I will move my hand away from my face. And then we'll cut to the Liverpool game. 10 days for me to wait. It's going to take me a while to get there. So, yeah, just you wait. So here we are then. For the Liverpool game, a couple of changes made. Obviously, people have come back from the internationals looking extremely, extremely tired, which is a bit of a problem. But it's fine because we can rotate the team, and I feel like we've got a good team that we can rotate. So Lars is going to be in goal. Benjamin on the right-hand side. Arab and Service in the middle. I don't know if we could swap these two around. Does that make them any better? Doesn't really matter, I don't think. Van der Bush on the left. We've got Sokambi and Binch in the midfield too, and Matardis, Lonsdale. Kiesa's getting a start because people are injured and not fit, and I thought, screw it, I'm going to give him a chance. Dave's obviously, well, I'd say obviously. We've got Pixton, Dave, and Ollie Baelish all coming back from injuries. Penne's looking really tired, so he's not made the bench. Paul King's not made the bench either. So yeah, so we've got Kiesa's going to start. I was going to maybe pick Martial because he scored 8 goals. In fact, no, screw it, what am I doing? Martial can play because... he's got 8 goals this season. He's done well. Lonsdale, Matardis, and then Waring up top. Luckily, he didn't pick up any injuries. He's on 30 goals for the season. Ashley Waring is. Well, that's good. I'm hoping he can maybe pick up another 10 more and finish the season on 40 goals. I've not had a striker on 40 goals ever, I don't think. And that would just be... got to be some sort of tally. Yeah, the Premier League, we're winning... a lot, to be honest with you. So, yeah, we kick off. If we get a big win today against Liverpool, I know we've got the lead as it is. This is our game in hand as well, by the looks of things. You've got to think that we've won the Premier League. And I think we'll win it quite early as well. That means I can rotate some of the team and show you some of the youngsters coming through, because we have got some good youngsters. We have had the... what am I thinking? We've had the youth intake come through. We had one player he's all right, actually. I'm going to keep an eye on him. I think definitely worth a punt of getting him into the team. He's a midfielder. We'll show you at the end of this episode if I remember. At the end of this episode, end of this game, if I remember, I'll show you. Liverpool, by the way, have been all over us in this first half. Right, we've got a goal kick. Service. It's picked up a yellow card and he's looking tired. Lonsdale as well is looking tired. Obviously, he's coming back from an injury. We're just struggling. And then Matardis just runs into Waring's. And, yeah, right. I feel like Liverpool may get this one, you know. It's going to be the goal here. Ah, that's a horrible own goal. That is a horrible own goal. Service, he's just tired. He's come back from this international break and he's just not really with it. I didn't really see how tired he was. But this is a lovely work move from Liverpool here. Play it out wide, cross it in, and, yeah, it just hits off Service, to be honest. I think Arab tries to clear it and it just comes straight off the other centre-back, unfortunately. I'm going to, obviously, yell at them because it's not good enough. Show me something else. And then Service is going to come off. Lette is going to come on. Swap these two around. Maybe it's because I had them two the wrong way around. I feel like that's probably the reason why. But we should hopefully come out this second half and grab a goal. It would be lovely. But there's a corner coming up for Liverpool. Can we counter on this, or are they going to grab another goal? They're not. I'm going to make some changes now. And it's an early change, it's going to be. I'm going to take off Martial and bring on Chiesa. Just to give him a game. He's an elite winger. This is his chance to prove to me to maybe get on the bench. And I think Waring's going to come off. Look at that. I can't really take Waring off because Van der Bush is looking tired. Waring's just going to have to try and score a goal and just get himself back into this game. Nick Back can come on. That's the advantage of having Benjamin on the bench and Nick Back there. We can do that swap. Benjamin still gets to play football. But they're looking tired. They really are looking tired. Let's go attacking for the last 5 minutes of this game. Demand more. Can we get an equaliser from somewhere? We're into Chiesa. Chiesa to Lonsdale. On Lonsdale with the shot. It's a good save from... I think they've still got Alisson in goal. No, Becker is in goal for them. What's his... It is Alisson Becker. I am right. Right, we knew this is it. We've lost. We're lost in the league again. It's our third loss of the season, and I'm far from pleased. The team looked knackered, to be honest with you. There was no way we were going to get a win out of this. We've got a couple of things coming up, really. What have we got coming up? Let's have a look at the schedule-wise. So FA Cup semi-final, and then Manchester United. I've got to show you the semi-final. So I'm going to play the Derby game. We're going to come back early on, play the Burnley game, and then the Manchester United game, and then probably come back to do the Manchester United game. I don't want to do a double Manchester United. I really don't want to do double Manchester United, but I might do double Manchester United. But a lot of Man United, though, coming up. I don't know. I might just play that as a separate game and then see what happens. So hopefully this isn't a sign of things to come over us to slowly start falling off this season, because we've done so well. I'm just trying to have a look at the FA Cup. Right, we didn't concede a goal there. We didn't concede a goal in the FA Cup there. Or there. Or there. So we've not conceded a goal in the FA Cup yet. So it should be all right. So thank you very much for watching. I'm going to end this episode here. We'll be back for the Burnley game and the Manchester United game. It might just be Burnley, actually. I might just do the FA Cup semi-final and then do a Manchester United double-header in the next episode. But I'm going to leave it here. Thank you for watching. I will catch you in the next episode. See you guys later on.